How can you narrow your project and find a renewed motivation when working on a difficult master project? That's what we explored today with Ido, a master service design student at the HSLU. In this short conversation, Ido shares 3 concrete tips to handle the complexity of a research project, and 2 tips to boost your motivation when things get hard, as they always do when doing such research and design work. Thanks so much to Ido for her generosity in sharing what she learned with the wider service design community today. Hey Ido, we just had a lovely coaching session. What's the topic that you're working on?
Yes, I'm working on the topic of menopause. I'm interested in understanding how women are transitioning before menopause and menopause. So, what is the diagnosis process? How is the emotional process? And not only how menopause is affecting women, even though it's a natural stage of their life, it not only affects women, as I said, but also affects their community, their partners. It can also affect workplaces if they're not taking care of their women, and it can affect in a broader spectrum society. So I think it's a very relevant topic.
You have this very complex topic, can feel a bit like an overwhelming big thing. How do you make this a little bit less overwhelming?
So we just had this coaching. First of all, the coaches are a big help. And today we worked on these steps, listing down the things that motivate me to keep working on this topic, because I have to remind myself how important it is. Then choose the group of people, the location that can be easy for me, what can be doable. And also reminding myself that there is a community that I can reach out to.
It's very inspiring to hear from you that in these moments of being overwhelmed sometimes, because that's like the usual design process. We start with not knowing anything, and then we know too much, or at least we feel overwhelmed with all that we have learned, and we then have to narrow it down. And I feel it's very interesting to see like these criteria which you noted, which are, okay, why am I doing that? We're coming back at the deep motivation that pushed all of that. And then just looking at being very realistic, like where can I have some impact and where it's maybe easier to get started. And I think this is a very good reminder for not just students, but also for designers who go through the same struggle, who are in these phases where they might feel a bit alone, to just remember that they are not as much alone as they think, because a colleague is a message away, a boss is a message away, a coach is a message away, and a friend is always a message away. Do you have a last tip to share for people who might go through that motivation struggle that you could share to them and say, maybe try this, could help maybe boost your motivation in the next days?
Maybe 2 things. So the first one, maybe we get lost in all this overwhelmness, but today I'm taking these steps that I can to do today, and it's okay. And second, about this exercise, it's like psychological, that we say it, and when we say it, we believe it. That has helped me a lot. Okay, I trust myself because I have done a foundational research that can be relevant for my research or for this process. I have enough contacts that I can rely to, and that's good, and that's enough today. And if something goes wrong, I can reach them out, right? Those reminders are a big help. Yes, that would be a tip for my colleagues and my friends.
Thank you so much. And it's a little exercise that we did that anybody can do, even alone. It's a simple exercise. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much would you rate your motivation? And then the question that you can ask yourself, if you said 8, why not 6? And then automatically your brain gets in a kind of very optimistic mode. Oh, I'm not at 6 because I already have all of this support. I already did all of this research. And then we read it out loud, and then suddenly your brain realizes that there is much more motivation and hope than what we previously had.
Cup full or half full rather than half empty. Yes.
I want to congratulate you for this great project that you're doing that has a very social driven purpose, which is awesome. I'm very excited to see how it's going to continue in the next weeks and months. And I was also to congratulate you for your braveness, if we can say it like that, also to share your knowledge and your expertise with the world today. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you for the opportunity.